Voice of Pantura, Vibes of Diwali City, you're listening to Vibe Cirebon 105.7 VM. Good afternoon people of Cirebon and surrounding areas. How are you everyone? How's the journey home from the office or school? I hope it's smooth and the heart remains happy. The clock is showing 4 in the afternoon and it's time for you to have a casual chat, share stories and of course, listen to songs that make the sunset atmosphere even cooler. I'm Siti Fatima, ready to accompany you on the Cirebon Senja Santai program for the next half hour. Today the weather in Cirebon was quite hot, but now it's starting to cool down, right? Perfect for having coffee while listening to Vibe Cirebon. Now, before we talk further, let's warm up the engineer with a song that's really a hit. Here it is for you. Ordinary, Alex Warren.
They say the holy water's watered down, and this town's lost its faith. Our colors will fade eventually, so if our time is running out, day after day, we'll make the mundane a masterpiece. Oh my, oh my love. I take one look at you, you're taking me out of the ordinary. I want you laying me down to the dead and buried, on the edge of your knife, staying drunk on your vibe. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so wild. We'll be ordinary. You got me kissing the ground. We'll be sanctuary. Shatter me with your touch. Oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found hopeless hallelujah on this side of heaven's gate. Oh my life, how do ya breathe and take my breath away? At your altar I will pray. You're the sculptor, I'm the clay. Oh my, you're taking me out of the ordinary. I want you laying me down so we're dead and buried, on the edge of your knife, staying drunk on your vine. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so ordinary. You got me kissing the ground, sanctuary. Shatter me with your touch. Oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so heavenly, higher than ecstasy. Whenever you're next to me, oh my, what was in black and white until I saw your light. I thought you had to die to find something so out of the ordinary. I want you laying me down to a dead and buried, on the edge of your knife, staying drunk on your vine.
Wow, Ordinary by Alex Warren. It feels just right to accompany you while you're relaxing. So, have you figured out your plans for tonight? Or are you still thinking about what to eat? Speaking of food, I have a funny story. Yesterday, I was in the playroom area looking for empal gentong, but because I was rushing, I accidentally ended up at a tahu gejrot seller. You know, tahu gejrot is so synonymous with Cirebon, one of the flagship culinary dishes of the city of shrimp. So, for those of you who might be from out of town and just stunning into Vibe Cirebon, here is a unique Cirebon fact. The nickname City of Shrimp supposedly comes from the words chi, which means weather, and ribbon, which means small shrimp. That's why so many of our dishes are made from shrimp. But there's also empal gentong which contains meat. Don't get them mixed up. After getting lost, I finally got both. Happy heart, full stomach. Well, to keep your heart's vibe happy too. Here's the next song. I dedicate it to everyone who is falling in love with this city. Back to France, Sample. Enjoying music and suddenly dry skin? Don't panic, use Batik Emas Cirebon Lotion with jasmine oil extract and a beautiful mega mendung batik design. Smooth skin, happy heart, available now at your nearest cosmetics store. 105.7 VM, always a story, always the best music, vibe Cirebon. That was my favorite jingle. While enjoying the sunset, I want to give you a little info. For all you MSME, micro, small, and medium enterprises players in Cirebon, there is great news. The Cirebon city government has just opened the Proudly Made in Cirebon 2025 program to help our local products penetrate a wider market. So, this is a golden opportunity for those of you who have emping, melinjo chips, trusmi batik, or other unique crafts. Check out the full information on the Cirebon City Government website. I'm really happy to see Cirebon progressing, and we as citizens must continue to support it. Speaking of support, this next song is a song that always supports your mood when you need a boost. This is from our pod musician. Listen closely, okay? Eyes closed. This is Zion.
We should fall in love with our eyes closed. Better if we keep it when we don't know. Birds we didn't hit, the names in the faces of who we were with. Oh, ain't nobody perfect, but it's all good.
Sienna, the Maria's relaxing R&B indie pop.
Would look just like you, with a temper like you, run around like you, jumping in the pool like you, sing to other pets in the way I did, be sensitive like you. And I smile when I think of all the times we had on the beach in the winter when the waves were mad down by the water, crystal clear. See your face in the forest and it disappears.
Wow, I got goosebumps listening to these two songs, sweet and calming, like the atmosphere of Kasepuhan Palace towards sunset. Friends, I want to share a little story. Yesterday, I was just looking through old photos on my phone gallery. Turns out, I still keep a picture of a train ticket from Cirebon to Jakarta 5 years ago. It felt so far away back then, but now it's so fast if you take the train. We are truly lucky. Cirebon has two large stations, Kejaksan and Prujakan, which are the main routes everywhere. Seeing the development of our city, I feel proud that procession is getting easier. Culinary is becoming more famous, and the culture, wow, is second to none. Who here agrees that Cirebon is the perfect blend of history and modernity? Try sending greetings to 5 Cirebon via our WhatsApp at 0812510557. Now, before we move on to the next segment, I promised to play a song that can be a soundtrack for those of you who are waiting for someone. Here it is. Eternity, Alex Warren.
And it feels like an eternity since I had you here with me, since I had to learn to be someone you don't know. To be with you in paradise, what I wouldn't sacrifice. Why'd you have to chase the light somewhere I can't go? As I walk this world alone.
Hungry? Don't stress. Head straight to warung nasi jamblang Bu Sumi. Perfect portion, affordable price, unbeatable sambal. Experience eating on thick leaves. Nasi jamblang Bu Sumi, a taste of Cirebon heritage. Sunset vibes from the city of Stream, Cirebon, 105.7 p.m. Time flies, right? Half an hour just passed. That was eternity, closing our Cirebon Senja Santai session this afternoon. Thank you so much to those of you who have accompanied me, Siti Fatima, starting from the Tau Gadget story to the MSME info. Remember, always take care of your health and keep the spirit up to finish this day. Soon there will be Agnes who will take over the mic with the Culture Night program. Definitely with a playlist that is just as cool. From the 5 Chevron 105.7 studio. I Siti Fatima, signing off. See you tomorrow at the same time. Peace, love, and fight.